Hi everyone, Vince White for White Ricotta and Marks. It is February 18th of 2015, and we have been answering questions through our YouTube channel for a little bit over a year now. And we thought it might be time to give a state of the firm address, let you know how everything's going here. A lot of things have changed. We outgrew our Jackson Heights office. We hired a new attorney, Jamie Haar. Very, very happy with her. I think she's really good at what she does, and she really does care about our clients, and that's the most important thing. You have to care about the clients in this industry. It is client-centric in and of it at its very core. So we outgrew the Jackson Heights office. We love Jackson Heights. I'm going to miss it a lot. We had to take a larger space in Long Island City, still in Queens. We are still the Queens employment attorneys. Um, but now our Long Island City office is much nicer, much larger, much closer to Manhattan, much closer to the Bronx, much more convenient for pretty much everyone, whether you're coming from Brooklyn, Staten Island, Manhattan, Bronx, or Queens. It's on the E, the M, the R, the N, and the Q. And we have two parking lots associated with the property. So however you want to get to us should be easy enough. We also moved the Westbury office. We shut that down and we took space in Carl Place in Nassau County, right by the Roosevelt Field Mall. We're actually in the 1-800 Flowers building. And I love the Westbury office as well. I mean, that was a great office. I love everyone there. I love the other firms that work in that space, but we outgrew it again. I mean, things are growing and we're trying to control how we grow. Um, we don't want to grow too fast because I think that creates growing pains. I've seen it happen for other firms, and if you don't control that case to attorney ratio very carefully, two things happen. One, the service that you give your clients um, takes a hit. You know, calls instead of being responded to in an hour, next thing you know, it's 12 hours, it's a day, it's 48 hours. And we like to guarantee everybody gets a return call within 24 hours here, even in the worst of situations, hopefully much faster than that. And I would hate to see that go by the wayside because we got too big. I don't think that's the right path for us. So we're being very careful with that. I also think when you have a high volume practice, and I think some of the pure contingency firms out there suffer from this, but when you take on too many cases, at that point, you start settling cases without necessarily adding that much value or maximizing the value of those claims. And that's not something I like to see. I understand why those firms exist. They exist for people who just want quick cash on their case and they don't really care what the claim might be worth or the reasonable value of that claim or what you might hope to hold out for in settlement. I mean, that's understandable. If you just want quick cash, then those are the firms for you. It doesn't matter. They've got a couple hundred cases per attorney or whatever it is. Um, but for us, that's not what we want. We want to make sure each attorney has a easily manageable number of cases that allows them to spend the time to add value to those claims and to make judgment calls as to if they believe they can maximize the value of that case, advise that client, have in-depth conversations with that client explaining why. Maybe this is worth more, maybe this is worth less. We can never know the value of a case, but we can say, listen, based on our experiences, we think you should ask for more. And we can't tell you what a jury is going to do or what an administrative law judge or a judge might do in the end, but we can say odds are you should ask for more. And if we're willing to stay the course for you, and if we're willing to push this case further and work hard in discovery and work hard in the depositions and push on to trial with the expectation that we really would be going to trial if the case doesn't settle, I find that attitude ends in better settlements for our clients. So we are very carefully controlling how we grow. I don't want the growth to change us. I want to keep doing what we do, what I think we do very well, and I'm glad to see we can grow anyways. We can grow in a nice, safe, controlled manner. Um, and it's a very happy news for me. I'm glad I can share that with you, and please keep the questions coming. I love answering your questions. I'm hoping I help people. I know sometimes people are disappointed with my answers, but at least I'm giving you the truth. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, right? And hope everybody's having a good new year. Take care, and we'll be answering lots more questions as the days go by.